A very warm welcome to this special in-depth discussion. Today's analysis is going to be a masterclass for all those candidates who are targeting agricultural exams, such as AFO, IBPS AFO, and state exams. Absolutely. And the main source material on our discussion table today is the Agriprep Horticulture Notes. Yes, and our mission today is very clear. We will completely decode cauliflower disorders, onion and garlic production, root crops like radish and carrot, as well as the production of cucurbits, peas, cowpea, clusterbean, and spinach. When we say decode, we mean we will not just repeat a list of facts, but understand the science behind them so that there is no chance of forgetting anything in the exam hall. Correctly said. But before diving into today's main topic, I would like to give one small but very important reminder. Yes, that is, if candidates have not yet practiced the previous topic, they should visit agriprep.in and solve MCQs. Absolutely, because just reading theory is one thing, but until those questions are faced, one's understanding is not truly tested. Absolutely right. So, let us lay the foundation of today's first core concept. Let us begin with disorders of cauliflower. In agricultural exams, this section has always been a favorite of examiners. Yes, and usually books just provide a long list of disorders and their causes, which is quite difficult to memorize. So, let us make it a bit more logical. First, let us talk about blindness. I mean, even the name sounds strange. How can a plant go blind? If we look at it from the perspective of plant anatomy, the name is quite fitting. Oh, really? How so? In blindness, the plant's terminal buds, the main buds from which growth is to happen, are themselves destroyed. So if there is no bud, how will any curd or flower form? Exactly. The plant just becomes a framework of leaves. And for the exam, it is important to remember why this happens. So, what are its main causes? It is often caused by insect attack at the early stage, or by very low temperatures, and frost, which burns the delicate buds. That becomes very visual. A plant without a bud means a blind plant. Now, there is another disorder called buttoning. Yes, buttoning. Hearing the name, it feels like the cauliflower curds have remained as small as shirt buttons. And that is absolutely the right image. In buttoning, very small curds form on the plants. Its direct and most important cause is nitrogen deficiency. Nitrogen deficiency. Rather than memorizing it, understand it this way. Nitrogen is the most essential element for the vegetative growth of a plant. So, if there is no nitrogen, the plant's framework itself will not develop. Correctly said. The leaves will remain small, and when those small plants form curds, those curds too will be only as small as buttons. That is excellent logic. If instead of memorizing, one understands what nitrogen actually does, things become easier. Absolutely. But exactly opposite to this is a problem called hollow stem, the hollowing of the stem. I saw in the source that this appeared in the RES pre-2012 exam. Yes, hollow stem is very important from the exam standpoint. It is exactly the opposite situation to buttoning, meaning in this nitrogen becomes excess. Yes, when farmers apply more nitrogen than needed, the plant grows very rapidly. The outer part grows quickly, but the inner tissue cannot form fast enough. I see. Due to which the stem and curd remain hollow from inside. Exactly right. It has only two main causes, either excessive use of nitrogen or boron deficiency in the soil. What is the role of boron deficiency in this? Boron helps in building the cell wall. Its deficiency causes the inner cells to break down. and the stem becomes hollow. Excellent. The next disorder is whiptail. That is my favorite name. It feels like the plant has taken the form of a whip or a tail. And the interesting thing is that it actually looks like that. Really? Yes, in whiptail, the blade of the leaf, the broad part, simply does not develop. Only the central vein, the midrib, grows, which looks like a whip. And what does the science say about this? It is caused by molybdenum deficiency. But just remembering that much is not enough. So, what else is the catch? The catch is that it occurs in acidic soil. Molybdenum is the only micronutrient whose availability decreases when soil pH is low, meaning when the soil is acidic. That is why this question is asked again and again in exams. This is absolutely golden information. The connection between acidic soil and molybdenum clarifies many things. Now, what about chlorosis? In chlorosis, the area between the veins of the lower leaves of the plant turns yellow. This is called interveinal yellowing, and its cause? Magnesium deficiency. Magnesium is the core of chlorophyll. When it is deficient, the plant draws magnesium from the older leaves and sends it to the new leaves. That is why the lower and older leaves turn yellow. Very logical. And what is this riciness? Are we growing rice on the cauliflower? Something like that, you could say. In riciness, the surface of the curd loosens and a velvety layer forms on it. That looks like small white granules. So, why does this velvety layer form? Actually, when the curd is forming and there is a sudden large fluctuation in temperature, or nitrogen becomes excessive, the plant gets confused and starts prematurely, forming small white flower buds. So temperature fluctuation is its main cause. Finally, there is the browning disorder of cauliflower. In browning, due to boron deficiency, light brown to dark brown spots form on the stem and curd. And this happens because boron helps in the transport of carbohydrates, right? Absolutely correct. And due to its deficiency, the tissue starts rotting and turns brown. So after understanding these complexities of cauliflower, let's talk about a crop that is part of every kitchen but whose chemistry gives the most questions in exams, and that is onion and garlic. Allium cepa and garlic. Absolutely. According to the source material, onion is a very good source of vitamin B. In it, pollination mainly occurs through bees. And all of us have heard from our grandmothers how beneficial onion is for heat stroke. Those home remedies are completely scientific. But from the exam perspective, candidates will need to focus on its chemistry. For instance, why do our eyes water when we cut an onion? The pungency of onion is due to allyl propyl disulfide. These sulfur compounds are the ones that produce that sharp smell. Alright, and the color of the outer skin of onion? The yellow or red color of the outer skin of onion is due to an element called quercetin. One way to remember it is that quercetin starts with Q, like queen, and queens wear colorful clothes. So it is responsible for the color. That is quite an interesting trick. And what is the information about garlic's chemistry? The antibacterial properties of garlic are due to allicin. Let me share an interesting fact. Yes, absolutely. Allicin is not present in whole garlic. When you crush or chop it, the enzymes get activated. Oh. So the chemical forms after crushing. Yes. When crushed, the water-soluble amino acid called alliin converts into allicin. Wonderful. Now, let us talk about diseases and pest control in onion and garlic. Purple blotch disease is mentioned in the source. Yes, purple blotch is caused by a fungus called Alternaria pori, and a very big problem that farmers and Trader's face is sprouting of onion during storage. This is a very common problem, and exams often ask how to prevent it. So, what is the chemical remedy for this? 15 to 20 days after storing the onion, MH, maleic hydrazide, is sprayed at the rate of 2,500 ppm. 2,500 ppm. How does it work? This chemical stops cell division, due to which sprouting does not occur. Talking about pests, the most dangerous enemy of onion is thrips. Absolutely. And to control it, acephate is used at the rate of 1 milliliter per liter of water. Besides this, onion also has the problem of bolting, meaning premature emergence, of the seed stalk, which is mainly caused by low temperature. And an interesting fact I found in the source, Lalganj in Maharashtra is India's largest onion market. That is correct. And there is one more important chemical, the antifungal properties of onion are due to catechol. Catechol. Now, let us come to the long lists of seed rates and varieties. Candidates often get confused in the names of these varieties. There is a very easy way to remember them. Varieties released by the Indian Agricultural Research Institute, New Delhi, usually have names starting with Pusa, and varieties from the Indian Institute of Horticultural Research, Bengaluru, have names starting with Arka. Absolutely correct. For onion nursery, the seed rate is 10 to 12 kilograms per hectare. For 500 square meters of nursery area per hectare. Rabi and Kharif varieties are also different, right? Yes. The main Rabi varieties are Pusa Red, Nazik Red, N53, and Arka Bindu. Whereas for Kharif, Arka Kalyan and Agri Found Dark Red are suitable. And Arka Pragdi is a variety that can be grown in both Rabi and Kharif seasons. These direct questions come in exams. For better preparation, practicing topic-wise questions on Agriprep.in is an excellent step. Let us now move towards root crops. That is root crops. Yes, first radish, Raphanus sativus. The main pests of radish are mustard sawfly and painted bug. Here comes a very technical term, steckling. Students often memorize it without understanding. Yes, so let us understand it in simple terms. For radish seed production, the best roots are selected. Their leaves are trimmed a bit, and they are replanted in the field. Why is that done? So that flowers appear and pure seeds are obtained. This entire process is called steckling. Very clear. Besides this, boron deficiency in radish causes brown heart, where the root turns brown from inside. And talking about varieties, the disease-resistant variety is Arkanishant. For summer, Pusa Cheki is the best. And Pusa Himani can be grown throughout the year. Absolutely. Now, let us talk about carrot, Daucus carota. There is a very cultural fact in the source. Congee is made from black carrot. Yes, congee is a fermented drink, rich in probiotics. Black carrot contains anthocyanin, which gives it that deep color. But in exams, another thing is frequently asked about carrot. Forking. Why does carrot grow in two legs like this? Forking happens when the carrot root is growing downward and encounters an obstruction. Obstruction like a stone? A stone, or a hard layer of soil, or the use of undecomposed FYM. And sometimes an attack of nematodes is also a cause. So when the root does not get a straight path, it splits into two under stress. Absolutely. Among carrot varieties, the Pusa megali variety has the highest vitamin A content, and the Chantenay variety is considered good for canning. Udi 1 is also a prominent variety. Yes. Now, let's talk about cucurbits, the family of bottle gourd, pumpkin, cucumber, watermelon. Their disease names are a bit scary. Yes, the scientific names can seem a bit difficult, but hearing them repeatedly makes them memorable. Like powdery mildew, this is caused by the fungus Erysife siceracerum. It looks like white powder on the leaves. And downy mildew, this is caused by the fungus Pseudoperinospora cubensis. Yes, I remember, this was asked in the RAS 09.
Correctly said.
And there is a disease called yellow vine caused by the bacterium Serratia marcescens. Talking about pest management, red pumpkin beetle is very destructive in the months of March-April. There is a logic to this too. In March-April, temperatures start rising, which is ideal for the breeding of these beetles. It is controlled with carbofuran or malathion. And for fruit fly, a bait spray of malathion and jaggery is used. Jaggery attracts the insects and malathion kills them. And red spider mite is controlled with dicofol. Among cucurbits, let us first talk about cucumber. Cucumber, absolutely. The source states that cucumber is naturally a monoecious plant. What does that mean? Monoecious means that on the same plant, male and female flowers are at separate locations. And cucumber has a disease called pillow disease, which is caused by calcium deficiency. Yes, and a very important variety of it is Pusa sungyok, which is a gynoecious variety. Let us decode the word gynoecious a bit for candidates. Gynoecious means that on the plant there will be only female flowers. Now because every female flower can turn into a fruit, the yield of these varieties is very high. That is a brilliant technique. Now, let us come to watermelon. It contains 92 to 95% water. Watermelon, yes, but I really liked the exam trick for identifying its maturity. In the market, people tap the watermelon. That is not superstition, it is pure physics. Physics?
How?
When a watermelon is raw, it is very solid inside. Sound travels faster in solid objects. That is why a raw watermelon gives a metallic sound when tapped. So that is the sign of it being raw. Absolutely. But when the watermelon ripens, its inner pulp becomes slightly spongy, which absorbs the sound. So, what sound will come from a ripe watermelon? It gives a heavy, dull sound. Also, the drying of the tendril near where the fruit is attached to the vine also tells us that the fruit is ripe. This information will come in handy not only for the exam, but also while buying fruit at the market. Absolutely. Watermelon also has a problem called bud necrosis, caused by a virus spread by aphids. And among varieties, Sugar Baby, Archimonic, and Pusa bedana are very special. Why is Pusa bedana special? Because it is a seedless or triploid variety. Seedless watermelon. Now talking about muskmelon, if the temperature is high, at the time of fruit ripening, sweetness increases. And muskmelon is harvested at the full slip stage. Full slip stage. What does that mean? It means that when the fruit ripens, it separates from the vine easily without leaving any mark. Does that happen for all varieties? The Haramadu variety is an exception. In other varieties, like Durgapura Madhu and Arka Rajhunks, this is what is seen. Now talking about bottle gourd and other vegetables, the main variety of pumpkin is Pusa vishwas. The variety of sponge gourd or torai is Pusa chickney. The seed rate of bottle gourd is 3 to 6 kilograms per hectare. And the most important variety of bottle gourd is Pusa Meghthuth, which is the first F1 hybrid of the public sector. The cucurbit section is very large. Here, this advice will definitely be useful for candidates. Just listening will not be enough. Absolutely. they must go to agriprep.in and use the AI evaluation to check their accuracy. Correctly said. Now, let us come to our final important section from the exam perspective. Peas, cowpea, clusterbean, and spinach. Peas, Pisum sativum. In production, Uttar Pradesh is at the forefront. Peas are divided into two types: garden pea, used for canning and as a green vegetable, and